I was attracted to his honesty, his energy, and just he pulled no punches. He wasn't a bullshitter.
Tanner's an awesome dude. The more the more we get to know him, we're like a family. Really awesome guy. Every time we need help, we reach out to him. He's really right there.
So Ecommerce Evolved came out because I saw a need in the marketplace for some e-commerce training and education for everybody that's not 10 years behind. I started in e-commerce years ago, way back in early 2001, 2002. I was doing eBay, all right? And eBay, back in those days, your house was your warehouse, right? You were packing, shipping all your own stuff, and I really didn't like that. So I got away from the e-commerce space and started doing digital products and things like that. Then technology advanced and we started coming back around to e-commerce, and we wound up with a third-party fulfillment company shipping all of our physical products, and we thought that was great. And then we kept doing that for a while, and we had a little bit of an issue where it cost us about $80,000 worth of mistakes from the third-party fulfillment company, and we lost a merchant account and all kinds of bad stuff happened. And me, being the guy that I am, I had the knee-jerk reaction of saying, screw it, I'll just do it myself. So I went out, found a warehouse, and boom, now I'm a fulfillment company. Not knowing anything about the gig, not knowing what was going on, and I didn't realize that fulfillment was a whole other game. So we had to learn that, and I taught myself fulfillment. Luckily, I have some great mentors that own fulfillment companies, and they helped us out and came down and showed us what we were doing, and that shortened our learning curve significantly. So I'd love to say that we figured it out all by ourselves, but we didn't. We had help. And then it turned out to be that because we had our fulfillment in-house for all of our different brands, we were able to streamline a lot of processes. We were able to dial in our marketing better, control the entire customer experience, and everything really kind of started working out better. And what you're seeing right now is what our warehouse looks like on an average day. It's completely overstocked because we have so much inventory coming in and out that, we have to have that. And we also control the entire process though. We can throw in ride-alongs, from the time the order comes in, the customer service, everything, to the time it goes out the door with FedEx or UPS or Postal or whatever, we control that entire process. And we're able to get our orders out the door much faster than a third-party fulfillment company would have. And ultimately, like I said, just control the customer experience. So the internet, we all know, is one of the most rapidly evolving landscapes anywhere, but e-commerce is still a very antiquated process. It's a very antiquated marketing system, it's a very antiquated thought process in the way the business is done. If you look at e-commerce, everybody has an e-commerce store. Well, what is a store? Well, it's the catalog industry guys and the retail guys were like, hey, how do we put all of our products online? So they created an online cataloging system. And that was it. And that's where it stopped. And it's something that we had and I've been doing for years. I mean, since as far back as 2001. And I go in, I consult with companies, I coach students, I have mastermind members, and by and large, I look at these companies and they're all missing some of the super duper basics. We apply these simple things to their business. Something as simple as a dedicated customer follow-up system, where you're actually following up with your customers via email, or emailing your customers from the time the order is placed to the time they receive the product. Nobody does that. It's super simple, but by doing that, you increase the customer lifetime value, you increase the money you make, you increase everything, including the customer satisfaction. Doing simple things like that can triple your revenue without any additional cost, without any new customers, without any fancy strategies or gizmos or tactics or loopholes or crap like that, but nobody knows it. And I want my message, I want people to realize that this information is out there, and the only way to do that, the best way I found to do that, is through a book. Because mass market, I can get the book out there. It's at a low enough cost that people can, test the waters. Like, people will go buy a book for, 15, 18, 20 bucks versus a course for a couple hundred or 1,000 or whatever, or attending an event for $1,000. I want people to have this information. I didn't hold back. What you find in my book, in Ecommerce Evolved, is what most gurus would charge you thousands of dollars for. It's what they put in their course. I laid the entire thing out. That's why my book isn't this thick. That's why it's this thick. It's the entire thing you need from start to finish. This book, I'm making it available to the mass market. It's an $18, $20 book, whatever. If you don't have this information, if you don't know what's in here, what's that going to do to your business? Are you going to keep operating a business that is basically 10 years behind while everybody else is advancing, while your competition gets this? One little nugget in this book could dramatically change the entire direction and scope of the way your company operates. If you apply just one thing out of this book, I guarantee you, your next year will look completely different for your business. A smart operating business understands that profit is generated at the second and third sale and beyond, not on the front end. If you're trying to extract your profit from the beginning, you're doomed right there. And that's one of the first things we talk about in here. And I explain why that is, how it works, and why you don't need to do it. And why you absolutely need to learn how to structure your business in such a way that you extract your profit, your money, your growth, your lifetime customer value. Everything happens later on, which is, again, not what e-commerce businesses do. They think about the front end. They are a front-end driven business. While the reality is, if your business is front-end driven and it has no back end, you have no business. You're going to be struggling for the rest of your life. The idea of a real business, guys, is that it makes more money with every passing day. Your profit margins continue to grow. Your lifetime value of your customers grows. This book is going to show you how to take your established business. Maybe it's already making a ton of money, but I guarantee you there's room for improvement. What if we can eke out an extra 5% in your margins, or get your customers to buy 3 more times before they die off? Any one of those things can dramatically shift your business, your life, your lifestyle, and put a bigger smile on your face.